Good day, make-believers. Boone here. Welcome to Thursday of Mr. Potato Head Week here on Toy Replay. If you haven't seen our Mr. Potato Head Week videos, I'll tell you where to check them out at the end of the video. But today we are comparing these two Mr. Potato Head figures. This is the classic Mr. Potato Head Toy Story 3 version from 2009, and this is the Mr. Potato Head from 2014. Both of these Mr. Potato Heads are based on a very similar design. We've got two black bowler hats, we've got white eyes, pink ears, a mustache, a smile, and blue shoes, but there are a lot of differences, so let's dive in and check them out. One of the most obvious differences listed right on the package is the 2009 version comes with 16 pieces, while the 2013 version only comes with 13 pieces. The 2014 version does not come with an orange nose, it does not come with a second set of eyes, and it does not come with a second piece of facial hair. Now let's actually compare these piece by piece and see what's different, see what's the same. Let's start with the potato bodies themselves. Here we have the new potato, and here we have what is being called the classic potato. The classic potato body from the 2009 version is about 6 inches tall, while the new potato body from the 2014 version is about 5.5, 5.25 inches tall. In the classic potato, we've got some more defined cheeks molded, a upper lip molded, and we have 3 dots on the front. The mold for the new potato is a little bit just sort of smoother, and we've got 2 dots and kind of a smiley face. I think that would allow the mouth to shift side to side. A similar slot on the bottom of both potatoes. On the back of the potatoes, we see there is a hatch in both that opens up so that we can put the pieces in. But the new potato body has 3 holes in the back, so you could put some pieces on the back and maybe use the back as the front. Also, the new potato has 3 holes on the side. The classic potato body typically has a hole for an ear and an arm. Here we've got a hole for an ear and an arm down here, or an arm up here, or an ear here and an arm here, or some other accessory. So we now have 3 holes on each side of the new potato body, whereas there are only 2 holes on the back. And of course, at the top of the old body, we've got 1 single hole for a hat or other head accessory. And in the new potato body, we've got a slot on top, so that accessory can be in more than one position. Those are the potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the hat. Both of these came with a similar bowler, black bowler style hat, but they are different. The one from 2014 is clearly smaller. It is much shinier. It has a less prominent lip or rim around the hat, and they both have 2 holes. I'm assuming that those holes have something to do with the mold that makes these hats. Next, let's look at the ears. Here is the ear from 2009. Here is the ear from 2014. They are very similar. They are both kind of the iconic pink Mr. Potato Head ear, but we've got a new mold for 2014 and a little bit different pink, but a very similar ear. Here we have the eyes from the 2009 version, and here are the eyes from the 2014 version. These eyes are most similar to these eyes from the 2009 version. The 2014 version does not have eyes similar to these. These are actually very, very similar. You know, the mold looks almost identical, but the 2014 version has these little extra details on the pupils of the eyes. Both versions of these Mr. Potato Heads came with an oval red nose. These are extremely similar. However, they are not identical molds because we can tell from the inside that slightly different mold was used. However, these are obviously intended to be basically the same nose. I'd say, if anything, the one from 2009 is a little bit longer, sticks out further from the potato, but the one from 2014 is a tiny bit bigger around. There are the noses from 2014, 2009. 2014 version does not have an orange nose as seen in Toy Story. Next, let's look at the facial hair. 2014 has this style mustache, while 2009 had this style mustache, as well as this, which could be used as a mustache or as eyebrows. I think that this piece of mustache was kind of a, if you look at it, it's almost a hybrid of these two mustaches. It comes up at the ends like this mustache, but it's a little bit bushier like this mustache. And so I think what they've done is they've achieved the functions of both of these mustaches with one piece. So you could use this as a mustache or as eyebrows. Unfortunately, in 2014 version, you could not have a mustache and eyebrows at the same time. Both versions come with a pair of glasses, and they are so similar that they even have the same code on the side, C-001D. I'm gonna call these the same glasses. Next, we'll take a look at the mouths from these two Mr. Potato Heads. Here we have the old molded teeth that have been around for many years, and here we have a new printed piece with teeth, the inside of the mouth, and a tongue. Next, we'll take a look at the hands. In 2009, we have a little bit longer, skinnier arms and hands. In 2014, we've got shorter and thicker arms and hands. They both have 3 fingers and 1 thumb on each hand, but the positions of the hands are kind of opposite. In 2009, the right hand is sort of a more open, kind of waving hand, and the left hand is a more closed hand that could potentially hold something, while in 2014, the left hand is kind of a more waving, kind of open-faced hand, while the right hand is sort of a closed hand that could hold something. Neither of these are the bendable, moldable plastic from like the 80s and early 90s, but still pretty well capture the iconic look of Mr. Potato Head's hands. And the final comparison to make for these Mr. Potato Heads is the shoes. This is the 2009 shoe, and as far as I remember, these are very similar mold, maybe the exact same shoe mold that has been used since the early 80s with Mr. Potato Head. This is a new mold where the shoes have little legs and then sort of a cup. Maybe that represents pants for Mr. Potato Head to sit in. This is by far my least favorite thing about the new Mr. Potato Head, but I don't want to sway you. I'd love to hear, what do you prefer in the comments section below? Who do you like better, the new style Mr. Potato Head from 2014 or the classic Mr. Potato Head from 2009? I'd love to hear what you think in the comments section below. If you want to see more Mr. Potato Head videos, please check them out in the cards. If you like cool videos about awesome toys, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and click the thumbs up button if you liked this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Play on, make-believers.